Ahead of the 2020 elections in the United States, Democratic presidential candidates have held 2 nights of bruising debates. Joe Biden, Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren were among the 20 candidates that took part. RT's Caleb Maupin takes a close look at what they had to say.
So, with too many candidates for just one stage, we have now seen the first 2 Democratic presidential debates. And it was quite a show, or should I say shows. And among the tactics used to get off to a good start with voters, Spanish.
Necesitamos incluir cada persona en el éxito de esta economía. Este presidente ha atacado, ha demonizado los inmigrantes. Es inaceptable. Voy a cambiar este.
And when it came to the issue of minority rights, the candidates outmaneuvered each other with identity politics.
Growing up, my sister and I had to deal with the neighbor who told us her parents couldn't play with us because we were black.
I have the experience of being in a marriage that exists by the grace of a single vote on the U.S. Supreme Court.
For the last 21 years, I've been raising a black son in America.
And a clear star on the first night. Tulsi Gabbard, often dismissed as a fringe candidate, got a lot of applause for her anti-war stance. And many say that she actually swept a victory in round 1.
We have got to have some present there.
The Taliban was there long before we came in. They'll be there long before we leave.
Well,
we cannot keep U.S. troops deployed to Afghanistan.
Now, you could declare Tulsi Gabbard the victor by one clear metric. She took the trophy for the most Google searches that night after the dust had settled. But that's after she claims she got less time than other candidates and even got attacked by a moderator. She says that it's clear bias.
You were the only one who was essentially attacked personally by the moderators. Why do you think that was?
Look, it shows that there's a clear bias.
Now, the format of letting candidates just jump in at will certainly made for a rowdy evening. One candidate says that he was treated unfairly, Andrew Yang.
Where I just started talking, being like, hey, I'd like to add something there, and my mic was, like, not on. Like, it's the sort of thing where it's not like if you just start talking, like, it all of a sudden, like, takes over the convo. It's like I was talking and, like, nothing was happening.
Now, the candidate who seemed to disappoint almost everyone was the so-called perfect centrist Joe Biden. He didn't live up to his Fighting Joe reputation. He ended up taking blows from almost everyone without much of a comeback.
Do you agree today that you were wrong to oppose busing in America then? No. Do you agree?
I was 6 years old when a presidential candidate came to the California Democratic Convention and said, it's time to pass the torch to a new generation of Americans. That candidate was then Senator Joe Biden.
The deal that he talked about with Mitch McConnell was a complete victory for the Tea Party. It extended the Bush tax cuts permanently.
Now, despite the smoke and mirrors and TV lights, the audience seemed to actually be concerned about progressive issues. It seems that despite the fact that the media is focused on personalities, the audience and the American public is actually more concerned about platform when it comes time to take on Trump. Caleb Maupin, RT, New York.
No matter which candidate the Democrats choose, they'll have to go up against Donald Trump. We asked Republican Senator Richard Black about their chances.
I don't think that most of them said anything that really was a practical suggestion to real-world problems. They certainly didn't seem to excite anyone. They're so impractical in trying to get the support of the most left-wing elements of the party. They're being driven into the arms of people who are so extreme that the American public is just, I don't think, going to go for them. So at this point, unless something dramatic happens in the foreign policy arena, I don't see any of the Democrats posing a credible challenge to the president.